Welcome to my Honors Algebra 2 class. My name is Jeff McCullough. I am the teacher. This is my 5th year here at St. Mary's, and unfortunately I could not be here today, so you have this beautiful headpiece and a picture of me talking to you, but I'm here virtually, which is better than not being here at all. Sometimes I'm only partially here, so maybe this is just a little taste of that. But here is, I'm actually at the state golf tournament. So we qualified for state again this year. We've gotten 3rd place at state the last 3 years. So we hope to continue that or maybe even improve our position in state. I want to tell you a little bit about my family before I talk about class. And I'm married to Shannon. And she substitute teaches at ECS. Matt is also at ECS. He's a 10th grader at ECS. He's going to be in the school play, we think, in Cinderella, which means he'll be forced to talk to girls, which is something it's kind of new to him, I think. Josh is 12, and he's getting to be quite a little athlete. He even ran in the Chick-fil-A 5K. It was very depressing for me that he actually beat me in the 5K. I don't let my kids beat me. I'm kind of a competitive dad like that, and so he beat me. First time ever he's beat me in an athletic event. So I think I'm on the downward trend, and he's on the upward trend as far as athletics. And then Caleb here is in 3rd grade. He's a football player. He's incredibly strong for his age. He can beat my wife at arm wrestling, and that is impressive to me. I don't know if it's impressive to you, but it's I've got a great family. But I've got 3 boys, and here I teach at St. Mary's, which is an all-girls school. So I get a little taste of what it's like to be a parent of a teenage girl, and it's quite a bit different than a boy. This is my Haiku page for Honors Algebra 2, and I've got a lot of information on there. Students are pretty familiar with how to use this. I've got the class syllabus. I've got, so you can actually, if you forget your homework assignment, you can click on the syllabus for your particular period. I've got various screencasts here that students can watch. Sometimes when I'm gone, I'll put a screencast up there, or sometimes I just have a screencast for a particularly hard lesson. And I also have some review things, some other material there to look at. And notes are also posted on Haiku. And so the nice thing about that is if you miss class, you can just click on the notes for that particular day, and a PDF of the notes will come up. And you can then download those and look at those and figure them out. I'm always available here to help, so if students need extra help, I'm here at 7 in the morning every morning. We have time built into our schedule. It's great at St. Mary's. We have the ALAP time right after chapel that we can have students come and ask for help. I have 2 periods off that they can ask for help then, or at lunch, or really any time they schedule a time to meet with me would be excellent. I want to tell you a little bit about my class. So we do some interesting things. So I'll actually use the calculator. This is the calculator that we use. That's the TI Inspire calculator here. And I'll send them out questions. Like to start a class, and we may look over the homework. Maybe we did page 38. And so the students will then click which answers, which problems they had trouble with. And so I can look at the homework and kind of prioritize and say, okay, well, it looks like 45 was some trouble there. 47 and 59 might be some of the problems I need to go over in class. And so I'll try to hear from students, see what's the hardest homework problems. We'll go over those homework problems. And then we usually start the day with a PSAT question. So this is an example of a PSAT question. You can actually scroll down and see the answers down there, but it's a pretty tough little question. I get these from SAT tests or PSAT tests. We build in some practice for the PSAT all throughout the year, really, not just 1 week or one time a year. And we also do like a week of just test prep in the spring where we really are focusing on the PSAT. I want to get their scores up, and I do see scores improve. This was the results of a particular PSAT I gave in one of my classes in the F2 period. And you see 6 people got it right, and 8 people got it wrong and chose the wrong answer of 12 here. And then some other folks picked A and B. And sometimes what this allows us to do, I think, as a class is we talk about different ways to get the right answer. So I'll have students share, well, what did you do? And they'll tell me about their method. And then I'll also have students share about, we'll say, well, why do you think 12 is such a big distractor? Because the wrong answers are distractors. They're there for a reason, and they're trying to trick students basically into guessing the wrong answer. Um, and so we have a good time talking about possible solutions, talking about what could have gone wrong there, and I think it's very helpful. I want to mention something else about homework. And so my expectations as a teacher about homework is that the students, A, do the homework, B, that they actually check it. I prefer that they use one of their multicolored pens or pencils and actually correct the wrong answers, so they make corrections, and then make another attempt at the ones they missed. So that's what I expect for a perfect grade on homework. It would be that you've done it, you've checked it, and then you've attempted those that you missed the first time. Because I don't want them to just go on their merry way after missing a homework problem. I want them to make their corrections and learn from their mistakes. I think our classroom is a place where you can learn from mistakes. Algebra 2 does have some tough things in it. There are some times where it gets kind of difficult, but I'm here, I'm available for them. We do some group work, and so students will work together in groups, trying to hash out some of those mistakes and fix some of the mistakes they make. I think the group work is really valuable for students. It's a good way for them to learn. I think this is a big learning year. There's a lot of new learning in math that we do in Algebra 2. I get to introduce them to matrices and logarithms for the first time. Quite a few other math where we just kind of step it up a notch. And so Algebra 2 has stepped up quite a bit from Algebra 1. And that's good. We want to prepare them for the standardized test. We want to prepare them for the math that's coming. And so we try to do that. I would like to talk, it's just really nice being a teacher at St. Mary's, and I call it teaching nirvana. We have small classes. We have a faculty that cares about students. I think they know that we want to be there. I'm writing a lot of recommendations this year, teaching seniors as well this year, and we care about these students. We want them to do well in college, and so the work that they put in now is really training them and getting them ready for college. We find a lot of our girls are they have great study habits, and by the time they're ready to graduate and move on, they often strive for excellence, more than I see in most students. And so that's kind of our goal with St. Mary's. We want to, certainly have the students learn a lot. We want them to have great study skills and to be people who are striving for excellence in really every area of their life, whether it be on the golf team or on the academic side, the sports side, the club side. I also do the Mu Alpha Theta Math Club here, and also I'm a sponsor of the robotics team. Mr. Hughes and I do that together. And so it's some great opportunities here. I hope that your daughter takes advantage of them. And please contact me if you have any issues. And then, sorry about the screencast, but this is the best I could do. But I'm sorry I couldn't be there today. But thank you, and hope that Lacey and Camille answer any questions that you might have. Put you on